Located 2 blocks from Monument Circle, 45 degrees off of Delaware Street, is Massachusetts Avenue, or better known as Mass Ave. The historic street is home to locally owned shops, theaters, galleries, and eateries. Since the 1990 renovation of this now esteemed area of Indianapolis, Mass Ave has gone from neglected to a positive and cultural art district for the people of Indianapolis to appreciate.
The first time that I learned about Mass Ave was when I took a visit there with my family. We went to Mass Ave Toys, and incidentally when we entered the building, I wanted to visit more stores on the avenue because it sparked a curiosity in me.
Had an artist friend that was showing here at the Art Bank, and I came here for First Friday activities and just got into the scene here and haven't left.
I've been reading Indianapolis Monthly since I moved to the Indy area to learn the culture of the area and the arts and things that were going on, and they would frequently talk about it. So I went and investigated with a friend.
Several friends that shopped here along the boutiques and ate, dined, and of course the nightlife.
I found it when I was walking my dog.
Some friends were talking about Mass Ave and said that we should come down and check it out.
Word of mouth, it's popular, everybody knows about it. It's a place to go shopping.
I believe Mass Ave is an important part of Indianapolis because of its diversity and its ability to cater to so many different people.
It helps bring the downtown community together as a whole.
That organic, we're going to take a space like a bank and turn it into something you never thought you'd be using it for. That just has that authenticity, and I think that's something very unique that drives people here to Mass Ave.
It helps invigorate the citizens by keeping things local, by supporting the arts, by supporting local business, by letting people be creative and thoughtful and put money back into the community.
I think that Mass Ave, it kind of gives Indy a little bit more flair. It kind of expresses our culture a little bit.
Just have a really nice collection of different types of stores, restaurants, bars, that someone really could come down here and spend quite a while strolling the avenue and finding lots of good things to do.
Mass Ave is an arts district, and the arts and culture is really important for Mass Ave to bring that element. There is other theater downtown if you want to go to IRT or some other places, but Mass Avenue has a little more cutting edge theater as well as cutting edge art, some galleries still, and lots of retail.
Back during the Mass Ave Commercial Development Plan, Mass Ave became an historic district to protect our assets because there are quite a few historic buildings on Mass Avenue. There's also a very active Merchants Association, and they're very active mainly in terms of marketing and event planning. They do a lot around the holidays, of course, but also quarterly special events around art. 45 degrees from Ordinary. Mass Ave is a 45-degree angle street that goes into the circle. It's also kind of our tag that we are eclectic and different. Mass Ave is the main street of this area. It's where small businesses and arts kind of converge. It's the small, lower density section of downtown. People can go to the Circle Center Mall, or they can come to Mass Ave for a more authentic small business experience.
I really enjoy shops that are locally owned and not that big box store vibe where you can get things that are personalized and from the area and that are thoughtful.
There's a lot of very passionate community support in the area, and it's also an area that gets a lot of tourist traffic.
Oh, Mass Ave is a wonderful place for business. It's just a gorgeous location. It's right by downtown. You're within walking distance from everything that's cool.
There's a great sense of community here, not only amongst the people that live in the neighborhoods around here, but also the leaders and the business owners around here. So it's a lot of fun. You definitely get to know one another.
On the weekends, people always come here, and it's just a steady business.
There's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of people that come out to do it.
There are so many things on Mass Ave that I really enjoy. Comedy Sportz, I love going with friends and having a good time, hearing some great improv. Silver in the City is a great place to find unique gifts for friends and family.
Dog Bakery is one. There's not a whole lot of other places in Indianapolis you can go get a dog treats from a dog bakery.
I love Mass Avenue Toys because not only do they sell great gifts for children, they sell great gifts for adults. Lots of just eclectically beautiful, fun things there.
Us here at Sub-Zero making ice cream with liquid nitrogen, a lot of different things.
We all work together, and that always helps to make the impact of whatever kind of events or marketing we're doing be way more successful than they would be otherwise.
Mass Ave is a great place for business and for people to live, primarily because there's such great diversity of things to do, places to eat, types of dwellings. You've got so much going on and so much with the arts community. So it just has lots of options for everybody.
The one thing that in particular that draws me to Mass Ave is the diversity in shops and restaurants.
It's definitely the shopping. And there's some excellent restaurants. Basbo's, there's Brew Burger, just wonderful stuff.
I feel like it's more artsy than most of Indiana. That draws people in.
The revival that's here, the unique stores and restaurants here. We're not big on chains. A chance for people, especially people that have lived here in Indianapolis their whole life, to see the change and the growth.
All the businesses are locally owned, so they're either one of a kind or one of just a couple in the area. So they all have a very unique, special flavor. So it's a unique, interesting, vital experience, and I think that goes a long way to creating the whole kind of ambiance about Indianapolis. Is we're not a cookie cutter city. We're special, we're unique, and we're a great place to experience something different.
It's that wealth of opportunities of things to see and do, and interesting people and public art, fringe festival, just so many things that make it worth coming here.
Mass Ave will continue to thrive for many years because they're slowly building an audience for all the different stores that they have.
I think Mass Ave is still growing. We're getting new businesses.
Constantly changing, new restaurants, new stores, and new people. We meet people coming in who are moving to the city all the time.
I believe now with Indianapolis's focus on the cultural trail and connecting all the little neighborhoods in the city that are cultural like that it will grow and contribute to kind of a new renaissance and rebirth of the localized idea within the city.
These little unique places that you're going to find stuff that you'll never find anywhere else in the city. And that is a trend that's just going to keep going.
Well, there's a re-urbanization happening. So all the time we have more and more population coming back to live downtown, not just to come and visit. So there's all kinds of great new refurbishing of old warehouses for great condo lofts, building new apartments. So there's going to be more and more population that lives here, so more and more community support, and that means more and more conventions, more restaurants, more everything.
The people that are already here really love the vibe of this neighborhood, and I know that they are intent on keeping it feeling that way.
I like the sheer amount of cool stuff you can find here.
Small town feel right in the heart of a big city.
We're also just like a great big family.
There's always something to do. There's a festival, there's a street fair, there's something new opening all the time. So there's something to try. The culture trail runs right through here, so it helps tie you to Fountain Square, and so you don't feel like you're unconnected from anything else.
It really is a community that cares a lot about, we care a lot about each other, and it's very original. It's a unique Indianapolis original area.
Massachusetts Avenue is a space within Hoosiers' reach where they can live, work, and play. It is a contrasting avenue when compared to the traditional streets of downtown Indy.